You're not supposed to. Say it sound louder than that. And we live. Yo. Welcome everybody to In the Black Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jimmy Jam, along with my boy EJ. What up? It's Mr. Conversation in the building. And the only one and only Coco.
Hey, it's your girl.
We got Sky Rain. She's satellite tonight. Can you hear us, Sky? Oh, we kind of frozen. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I know.
But Today topic, we got a variety of topics today. We're gonna be kind of diving into some stuff like we did last week with the different swing of things and kind of trying to cover different topics. We probably got about 4 or 5 of them. Mm-hmm. 2 of them come up later on that
we do.
We're gonna get into. So. Y'all want to start it out? One of y'all want to go ahead and take over while I get this audio and all this stuff now? Okay.
Well, we can start with our first topic. And this is one you had, Jimmy, you wanted us to kind of touch on today. First one is, what makes a person high value? So for me, if we're talking about just a person, so we're talking about male or female at this point. For me, I think when they add the word high value is trying to make certain people feel like they're above anybody else. But I don't think there needs to be a high value put in front of anybody. I mean, because at the end of the day, what are you looking for? You're looking for character, you're looking for emotional stability, you're looking for financial stability, you're looking for somebody that's not selfish. All of that you're just looking for in a person. Now, whether that makes them high value or not, I don't know. I think high value was added for people that maybe make a higher amount of money. That's what adds the high value onto it. But I think I don't think we need to be thinking about that when we're looking for somebody, whether this person is high value or not. Oh, I'm just looking for a high value person. Or I'm going to say, oh, I'm a high value woman. Look, I'm just a woman. Now, I got my shit in order, but I'm not considering myself high value like I'm better than anybody. And I think that's what the reason why high value even came about, because people want to think or use those words to make it seem like they're better than somebody else on the damn street. And that's just me.
That's an interesting take. So, first off, I want to address a lot of people when they say high value, we both know they're talking about like how much you make, that type of stuff. And it's like, to me, that's the bottom of it. That's way down.
That should not be priority.
How consistent you are as a person, for me, that matters. Okay.
Absolutely.
Emotional control. I think
okay, there we go. Now I can hear it. Yeah.
And your competence or your skill in certain areas can determine if you a high value person. Okay.
I can see that.
Also, for me, your value is determined by what I need at that moment or what I'm into. You have your own internal value, but you might be the type of person that is domestic, right?
Okay.
You cook, clean, all that stuff. You don't have a problem with that. But if that's not what I'm looking for,
that's not going to be valuable for you.
So I assign value based on my needs, my wants of a person, even in friendships.
Individual person that determines whether somebody is high value to them.
Yes. Now, I do think there may be some kind of universal markers. I think a high value person would tend to be motivated. They're not going to be lazy.
Right.
I think they're going to tend to be, like I said earlier, technically proficient at certain things. Okay. Most people that we would consider to be high value
have a sort of proficiency at something that puts them above others.
Right.
In whether you're an orator or whether you are an athlete or whether you're something, but you have something that sets you apart from the average person.
Okay. Right.
And it's something to potentially look up to or aspire to.
Right. Absolutely.
Those are the things that for me, I think that assign high value. But when we start talking about relationships, that's basically what you want in someone, and that determines.
But I agree with so can y'all hear me?
Based off this particular group over here, because like we said, that may not, certain things that may be high value to one woman about a man may not be high value to another, and vice versa. So I completely understand that. What about you, Sky? What do you think about that? Can we hear?
Can you hear me?
No, I'm still having.
All her lips moving.
Yeah,
I don't hear anything.
I think it's on my end. I don't know how to get the sound to come through.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been struggling with that ever since swap.
Mm-hmm.
So stay on there, Sky. I'm gonna try to figure it out. That's the only way I'm gonna figure it out if you stay on with us. I know the people can hear you though. Like if you talking, the audience will be able to hear you, but we just not able to hear you.
Okay.
But I know that's kind of crazy. But,
yeah, that's kind of crazy. But
yeah, for me, I think, you know, like what EJ was saying, most of the high value, they talk about your money.
Absolutely.
And I think your you know, your age, the amount of kids, you know, just your whatever, what kind of luggage you bring along with you, you know, for men.
Mm-hmm.
For women, I would say, you know, the least amount of kids, the least amount of miles on that thing. But I mean, but me personally, I would say what brings you value is your character.
Absolutely.
It's not necessarily your money or your career or
Definitely
your education. It's pretty much how you carry yourself as a person, whether it's male or female. How you carry yourself, especially with, you know, with your integrity, when no one looking. You know, how you are behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot about a person. Because, you know, a lot of people get in front of people and they just put on like, you know, they just holier than thou, and
absolutely
they don't do anything wrong. But when they get behind
closed doors, completely different person.
They big freaking all over the place. So
hey man, them the ones I like. You hear me? But they say lady in the street.
Yeah.
Freaking the sheet. Yep.
But yeah, so you know, I think it's a double standard when it comes to the value. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like for men, it seems like a lot of people believe that men increase value as they get older, but women decrease in value as they get older, because especially more men that accomplished, you know, they got their affairs in order, you know, and kept themselves up. You know, they got their retirement money coming and got some business going about themselves. They can pull some young women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not, it's mainly because of, you know, security blanket that they're able to provide. You know what I'm saying? In some cases it may be physical attraction. I think rarely.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of women can deal with a guy that they're not attracted to if he can provide a safe type of, you know, financial environment.
It does. It happens all the time.
It does. Okay. A lot of women do it all the time. We hear that all the time.
Open up about that. Talk to us about it. You know, give us the lady perspective.
It is. It's. Well, I'm not going to say it's easy for every woman, but for some women, yes, that's what they're looking for. If that's what they want, and they see that physical attraction is not a big deal to them, that they would rather have a man to provide for them and take care of them, they would accept that before they accept the physical attraction. Because women will sleep with a man they're not 100% physically attracted to, if they're going to get what they want out of it. So that can happen.
So what you're saying is that's what we on. So we don't, when we be talking about that, we're not wrong when we say that, right?
Right.
But we're not.
Which part?
About so when we're assigning value,
Okay.
Okay. The reason why men's potential value goes up when they get older is because their ability to provide
Right.
most of the time increases. And that is the main thing that a woman wants from a man.
Right.
Is that provision.
Yes.
And then protection.
Yes.
So those things don't necessarily change with age, but the things that men tend to want from women sometimes do. You want her to have your children. You want to push your line, and that becomes statistically harder.
It does.
As you age on both sides.
Absolutely.
It does
On both sides.
on both.
Yes.
But in general,
Mm-hmm.
and you're saying it also. What was the other thing? Oh, the money obviously grows. So
Right.
it's like
Right. It does. It does. And yeah, it does change with women because with you saying, men wanting to, have kids and, extend their, their line, women of older age aren't in a position to do that. So that would make us lose value with an older man around our age that still wants kids. So our value would be lower for that type of man. So that's why they're out here looking for women under 35.
So you do know that anybody over about 35 or older, they're gonna be real upset with you right now.
It doesn't matter. This is the truth.
Mm.
It doesn't matter. You can't get mad about the facts.
Clip it. Clip it.
You can't get mad about the facts. That's true. Because, that's why, it's so many older men out here that will date younger women. Like us older women, we can't get mad about that if that man still wants a child. We can't give them that. So what else are they supposed to do? We can't just say, well, you gotta, why y'all ain't dealing with women your own age. We can't say that because we don't know what they're looking for. We don't know what they want. And obviously it's something that they want that we can't give them. So even though I'm 51, I'm not having any kids. I'm not even in a position physically to have kids. So I would understand, if a man my age doesn't want to be with me, if he's still out here saying I want children. I've had that happen before. You still want kids? I can't help you. It's nothing I can do for you. So please move on. Go about your business. You right.
Well, I kind of had to get up during
what
I kind of lost track of when you was elaborating on. It happens all the time.
It does.
When I was talking about a lot of women will actually be with an older man,
not be physically attracted to him
because of his
and
finance.
still be with him because of his finances, because he can take care of her.
So
and it depends on how he treats her. Sometimes we may look over that if we're being treated well.
Okay, so what Scott said.
She's saying younger women are easier to mold, and then older women are set in their ways already as well.
Yeah, that is true too. That's true too.
Janice, we talking about the value of men and women, the difference between men and women value. Some men, they say the cliche is men will increase value with age, and women decreases value with age. So, and basically, how do you determine the value? I mean, how do you determine a person's high value?
Yeah, and I see where Sky is coming from. Younger women are easier to mold. Yeah, that can be an issue because a lot of older women, it's just certain things we're not going to be okay with, I guess you could say. And younger women, they may not have experienced a lot of things we've experienced. So yeah, that may be another reason why an older man may choose them, because it's going to be more things that they may put up with than we do.
Can I give you an analogy?
Go ahead.
So in politics, if there's two candidates that are running, one has a ton of experience,
okay,
and one doesn't have a ton of experience. Without any other information, which one are you more likely to pick?
I would pick the one with more experience.
Okay. Now, let me say this. Now, add more context to it. The person who is running that has all of the experience, the city has been in shambles for the last 10 years.
Okay.
They've been with mayor, city council, whatever it is, for those 10, 12 years.
This person was in office.
Person was in office. Who are you now more willing to vote for?
Well, then I would have to look at what the other candidate may bring to the table. because that may still make a difference for me, even though the candidate that doesn't have as much experience may be more motivated to make change. Who's to say they will or will not make the change, or can, or have the mindset or the maturity to do so? So I would have to look more into it, maybe, do a little more background on the other person or whatever. So I mean, it depends.
Got you. So my point of that is experience isn't always an indicator of something being better.
It's not.
Right. So when we say we want a young woman because she's less experienced, right? All right. An older woman sometimes has lived that life. All right. That experience that she has can be a detriment, because if you had all your stuff correct and all that like it was, if you're living the life that you're living and doing the things that you're doing, and you're still not willing to accept guidance and all of that, I just want that to be thought about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sometimes it is easier to deal with somebody who has less experiences because they have less bad experiences. It's not about
less bad habits
and less bad habits. That is some of the time why we deal with younger ladies. It's not about, I can just mold her, but it's less hurt, it's less bitterness, it's less pain, it's less combativeness. There's a lot of that goes on.
I mean, yeah, for some.
Now these new age chicks now,
I mean,
it's a little different now. They come in the
people,
factory. They come in factory built on some BS now.
They having a whole nother conversation in the comment.
A whole nother conversation. Okay.
They still on the value thing about the men and the women. Let me go and see if I can go back.
Go back, because
if to address the comments, because I've been watching them and looking at them. Basically, it's one comment is basically about men part stop working, so that's not increase. How is that you're increasing? Okay. If that happens to be something that is on the top of your list. Now, remember, women always say that sex is not that important and this, that, and the third until you get to that part. And now, all of a sudden, now that's your argument. So, is provision the most important thing? Is protection the most important thing? Right. Or are y'all finally admitting that sex is important also? Or is it just important as a shield when you don't want to listen to what we're saying on this type of topic?
I think sex is always important. That's if you're as active, if you're still active as a woman, if you still want to be active. Now, it is some women that are going through, medical issues, going through menopause, that sex is not a big deal to them. They're okay if they don't have sex, or they may be in a position where they can't, or it's not as enjoyable for them, depending on, what they're going through. But if you're an active woman, if you still want to be active sexually, sex is going to be important, period. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. It changes things. It changes things emotionally.
So, Janice, you already know she's sex.
Well, that's good.
No,
yes,
so
definitely.
I'm glad that is said.
Always important.
I'm glad.
I think it is.
So I need you to screenshot that. Because when we get to other topics and stuff like that, remember, sex is important.
Well,
and always
everything
is important.
Be saved, StreamYard save all of everything.
So we'll be bringing this up on.
And Nisi, we can say it's always important. It's always important to you. Just keep that in mind, because again,
I think sex is always important. If it's a medical majority,
majority, if you're active,
I'm saying like 99%.
If you're active,
it's only probably like 1%.
The older you get, sometimes the less active you may be.
You talking about it, like you said, if you get in like, I can't even say 60 because I know people in their 60s still
that's still active. Yeah, they're still active.
I think sex, especially for men, because that's how we connect with you guys.
Okay.
Through sex. So if we're not having sex with you, we can't connect with you. We just can't.
Okay, so like they were just saying, if the man can't even get it up.
She said, I'm over here.
Then how is sex?
Okay, so, and that's a problem. And then if you go to any counselor or anybody, that's a problem. That's a relationship burner.
So you think that's gonna? Well, yeah. I mean, I guess so. It definitely would be an issue for a woman again that's active,
right?
And the man can't.
And it's an issue for him too.
It's gonna be.
It's definitely an issue for him as well.
Yeah.
So that is an important thing. Sex is important to a relationship. There's no way you can nobody wants to be in a relationship with someone they just talking and hanging out and
that's a friendship,
right?
You know?
That's a friendship.
I gotta pay for your friendship,
Right.
That's what
But
it
if you
is.
in a relationship, sex is gonna be top tier. It's top tier. It's just as important
There's mental
as the finances.
there's physical, and
Yeah. We can't hear you though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on.
there's mental, there's physical, and there's emotional. All right. So, like I tell people, if you remove one of them, you fail the class because 3 parts is 33%. So if you take one all the way out, that's only 66%.
Right.
So you fail the class. So we got to start being honest, but I want us to be honest on all of these conversations because see, on something like this, what that is I'm just gonna break it down for real. That's a shaming tactic. Okay.
Right.
The moment we start talking about things like this that get uncomfortable, then we start lashing out at each other.
Yeah.
Okay. And the first thing we go to is something about some dick, whatever.
Something ain't working.
And so that's fine. That's understandable. I get that. That is a part of it.
Right.
Okay.
But a lot of time it don't even be the issue.
It don't.
A lot of time it ain't about impotence.
It may not be.
It just unattractiveness. That's why, we go back to what you said, it happens all the time. How can women be with men that they're not attracted to and still fulfill the relationship? It's impossible. It's impossible. If you
correctly,
correct, right.
Correct to do it.
Right. To be fulfilling in the relationship. If you're not visually attracted to your significant other, there's no way you can give that person what they need in order to sustain peace in the relationship or happiness in the relationship. People can feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can feel that when
it.
your partner's not attracted to you. Nobody's that blinded to not know that. But it happens all the time. But these are not relationships. These are more situationships.
Or they're built off of a premise that is bullshit. Okay. And then that's why so many cracks, because now she's not attracted. So now she's other places, or now he's not getting what he wants, or he's not able to handle. The whole thing is just it slowly just breaks apart. So I get it. I agree. Like I agree with what they're saying, but what I want people to understand is when we go to something else, when we start talking about things like you should be having sex with your husband or your boyfriend on a regular basis. We start doing that. Then it's sex isn't that important. He should want me for more than just that. That's when we start. No, if it's important, it's important, right?
Right.
And it needs to be important in all of the conversations, not just the ones that make you uncomfortable as a shield.
Right.
That's what I run into doing this all of the time.
Right. And women do that. Women do that most of the time when they're not attracted to that person. Sex, that's all he want me for is sex. I mean, what the fuck else you think he hanging with you for? Why you think he approach you?
Speak.
You see what I'm saying? What he just want is to spend his money on you and spend his time with you and be just grateful for your presence.
Oh,
get the fuck out of here. Come on.
That wasn't towards you on that one.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, okay.
But it hit dog.
You know what I'm saying? I understand the whole audacity of women that, you know what I'm saying, think that's supposed to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not attracted to that person doesn't mean he's not or she's not attracted to you.
Right.
And they looking for that attraction to be fulfilled sexually. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not attracted to a person, just be honest and just tell them up front, look, I'm not attracted to you sexually, but I'm attracted to the way you handle your business, and maybe we can have some kind of relationship.
Transactional.
Right, more of a transactional type of relationship. Then that's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother topic, whole nother conversation. But when you go in deceitfully and keeping that little secret that I'm really not attracted to him, or I'm really not attracted to her, I'm just attracted to what she's able to provide, the security blanket or whatever. It's all deceit. It's bullshit.
Okay, well, let's cover the other side. Okay, got to cover the other side.
Okay.
Dudes, y'all got to stop doing that too.
Right.
All right. Just because she might be domestically inclined or she might be a good mom, you think of something like that. What's up? Yeah, or she might be your money bank. It's the same thing when you start moving like that, when you start moving like that, it's very hard to become sexually attracted to somebody when you initially weren't. Attraction is majority of it is physical. Okay.
Right.
There might be some pockets, some mental things that you like and stuff like that. Cool. But majority of your attraction is going to be physical. At the end of the day, for you to get that nut, you're going to want to look at him or her and like what you see.
Right.
So as men, sometimes know men who has done that. And they get that, like you said, what word you used?
Sugar mama.
Sugar mama.
Sugar
yeah.
mama.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
use sugar mama, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing that. And then now all of a sudden you got a baby with the sugar mama
Mm.
or something like that. Now you're stuck. And now you're looking stupid.
Looking real stupid.
They can't get a dog or a cat with that because they ain't supposed to do nothing with the dog or the cat. But I get your point, Cook.
What is Cook saying? He said,
Fuck outta here.
with that nonsense.
nonsense,
Women that
right.
think that way is illusional.
Delusion.
Fuck better. Think what way?
What I was
Which part
talking
is that
about,
one?
what I was saying, women that think that it's not about sex, all he
Oh.
want is sex, but you
Oh.
want a relationship.
Oh.
The pipe is the attraction part. That's what y'all are not getting in the comments. You're saying if he's treating her right and laying that pipe,
Geneva,
she gonna
her heart
stay.
said.
She gonna stay down even if he ugly. Okay, the face ain't just it. It's also them potential muscles. It's also that pipe, the way he hitting it. Once you done got it, if you like that and all that, that's the attraction too.
Right.
That's all part of
Agreed.
that entire package.
Right.
Okay, I ain't a pretty nigga, but I laid some down back in the day. You feel me? So cool. So cool.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
what it is.
I completely agree with that. Yes. It's going to be some part of the physicalness that's going to keep you around because, of course, a man can not have any money or, not have this going on or that going on. But if he got a big dick and he laying it down good, that's going to keep the woman around a little bit longer. That
Can-
happens sometimes too.
Can y'all just stop the bullshit and fuck your niggas? Can y'all just
You
y'all
got
be
to.
just because we be making
have
this
to.
too difficult than what it got to be. Listen, man. Let me give y'all public service
point where
announcement.
they not attracted. If a woman attracted to you, you ain't
She going to want it all the
right.
time.
You ain't gonna have to worry about
She gonna
asking
want
for
it all
no
the
pussy,
time.
nothing like that.
So as a man, we need to talk to the gentleman.
16 years. I've been with my girl for 20. So. Y'all sexually active? No.
And you
Yeah.
can still get it pretty much
Right.
anytime you want
So
to.
I was saying, if it's a physical attraction,
Yeah.
it's gonna keep the spark.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right.
Absolutely.
It's not that important.
Sex is not that important.
No, we trying to just make it through the day.
No.
Okay.
Sex is important.
As much as it was.
Sex
If you're in a
is still important, but that's when we got time for ourselves.
It's not a everyday. I'm not saying it should be an everyday
okay,
driving thought.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. If you have a lot of other things going on, it may not happen as often as you want.
Right. I mean, we get that
Get
part.
that,
That's
yeah.
not saying that you gotta bust her up every night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at some point, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't gonna let months and shit go by, you know what I'm saying, without being intimate sexually.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You're not gonna do that. And I wouldn't want to.
When you just said that, my brain couldn't even process that.
Oh Lord.
What the
Okay.
Wait.
When we all talking about stuff, my brain can go into a whole just scenario of what we're talking about. You said some about months without
Right.
getting some. My brain can't even process that.
right.
You
But
can't
see,
fathom.
I've heard relationships like that, marriages like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That they go
absolutely. They go a long
months,
time.
right?
Yeah,
Without connecting with each other.
I would want my man or husband to come to me if it's been that long or longer than he will want it to be. Like, come to me and find out what's going on.
Yeah, I want
Like, why?
But let me ask you something. Why should he have to come to you though?
I mean, if he sees that he wants it a little more than I'm giving it, then I would want him to come to
Janice
me
say-
and ask me.
She gonna hunch her 4 out of the 7 days.
Yeah. And Scott said a broke nigga gonna be fine and laying pipe, LOL, and females love them long time.
she did the Chinese thing.
Right.
Long time.
Long time.
time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But I'm just
if they put
okay.
it on.
Let's get back to what you're saying. Why won't he come to you and find out what's wrong?
Well, I would want him to come to me and
Why?
I mean,
Why would he have to?
Why not?
Why you can't go to him?
I mean, it may be something he just feels like he wants more of. Why wouldn't he want
I'm
to
just
come to me
saying,
if I'm not giving him? How do I know
If
that
you-
he wants it more than I'm giving it to him? Unless he comes and tells me.
Well, he gonna probably be trying to make moves on you.
Well, and
So,
that's fine. And if he's making moves,
you gonna
then
be
I
giving
should
it
be
up.
the one that's giving it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we talking about. See, we're not talking about where nobody's communicating and he's not having sex. We're talking about men making advances and then she denied.
Yeah, now
that's
no.
what brings.
Now that's what
that
we
would
should
draw
not
the
be
wedge.
doing. That's not
Right.
what we should be doing. If that's our man, that's our husband, we should not be telling him we're not going to do it again unless there's something going on. But if y'all are going to know if we have medical issues or something like that is keeping us from doing it. But if nothing is wrong with us, why would we not? Why would we not? It don't take nothing to turn around and then you go, babe, and then you do what you got to do, and then we go to sleep.
Just give it to the side.
That's it. Turn to the
And put that
side.
thing
That
over
ain't
to
nothing.
the side.
what we
Let a
like.
nigga
That what we
know
That's what
if
we
we
want.
gonna fuck tonight.
Oh my God.
All right.
What, Mr. What? Go ahead. What do you want to say? You gonna sit? Okay.
So
What? Scott said, do you think women should still have sex when they mad? I mean, yeah.
who you asking that to,
Because-
Scott? You
yeah,
asking
like,
that to
who
the
you asking,
fellas or
men
you
or the
asking that
women?
to the
Because it depends.
Coco.
It depends on what's going on. What do you mean when you mad? Are you mad because he didn't make the bed
I'm
up?
saying women
Are you
tend
mad
to hold
because he didn't
sex.
take the trash out? Like, it depends on what kind of mad you talking about.
Women tend to hold sex when they are mad.
They do. They
So
absolutely do.
basically, is
To
that
get back at the man.
is that right?
No,
Okay.
I don't think it is. Because what are you mad about? You mad because he didn't take the trash out today? So you gonna hold
She
sex?
said that's
from
to
him for that?
everybody. I think,
Depends.
yeah. I think if she mad and he wanted, she should give because, you know.
Yeah. And again, what are you mad about? Now, if you mad because you found out he was cheating, that's something else. But if you mad because he ain't washed the dishes today, that's another thing.
Mm.
So why are you holding back sex for that? Yeah, like no, that's little. Why? I mean,
For
no,
me-
that's
for-
not. That
For
doesn't.
me to answer the question,
Okay.
I'd have to say, I need to know how often do you get mad? Because that sounds like because
Like,
mad is not
because-
mad though, because there's degrees to it.
Okay, it is.
You know what I mean? Like
It
again,
is.
there are different things that happen in life. Okay,
Yeah.
are you more? Was there a super bad situation happen at work,
Exactly.
and you're mentally just not there,
Just
and you're
checked
mad
out.
because of that? But you're mad at me.
But that
again.
doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, exactly.
you
There
know?
are times when it's understandable. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, may not even be each other. Like he's saying, it might be something that happened at work.
yeah.
And you just mad at the damn world at this point. You don't want to be bothered.
But
But that's not something
I didn't
that's
do
every
something
day.
using it as a weapon to punish me.
Right. No.
It's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem. We should not be doing that. And Sky saying mad is mad though. No, it's not.
It's different degrees.
No,
to-
it's
to being
not.
mad. And there's
Mad
different
is
reasons.
not bad.
Again, like she just referenced multiple times, because I didn't take out the trash
Right.
and now I can't get no booty.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get
Why
to
are
that
you
shit.
holding
You know what I
that?
mean?
Why
Like
are you
it's,
holding it for that?
now, have I opened, like, have I done something crazy, disrespectful to
Right.
you in
That's
front of
different.
people
That's different.
and stuff like that? Did I, God forbid, somebody put their hands on you, stuff like that?
That's
Now,
different.
let me say this before we go any further. You always have the right to say no, because that is your right, because it
You
is
do.
your body.
It's your
I
body.
do believe that
I don't-
I
Oh, there you go.
okay, I got you, Jimmy.
Okay,
But
hold on.
for me, I believe in body autonomy. Okay, because if I don't want to get touched for whatever the reason is that I don't want to get touched, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I've had a super stressful day at work and I've had deadlines and stuff going on, and I know in my mind you're gonna get some bullshit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on semi. You know what? Let's wait till tomorrow because I ain't even about to even do that
They
bullshit.
like,
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
Right,
Cool.
right.
Y'all have
I get
how
it.
you feel,
I get
but
it.
I feel, because I know, as someone who has been through being touched without permission,
Mm.
that is another reason why I have
I
that.
get that.
You know what I
I
mean?
get that. Yeah.
So
But you talking
understandable.
about like
That's
I'm
something
just
different.
being-
Yeah,
I'm just
the
that's
marriage
understandable.
though.
just in general,
Like-
but still, because I've been through that, that is
You've been,
touchy for me.
yeah.
Okay.
So
You got trauma from that. I got you.
exactly.
It's a
So
trigger.
if I ever
I got you.
decide to say no for whatever the reason is,
Then you mean no.
it's no.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. But when it starts becoming too many times, there's a
Yeah.
difference between legit, I have stuff going on,
Right.
or I'm not attracted to you, or let's say you have some medical stuff that's
Scott
going
just
on.
gave a
Right.
analogy.
What's you saying?
So an argument, now we upset, air is still thick. He want to have sex. Do you have sex or do it solve the problem?
Sometimes it solves the problem.
Yeah.
I done
Not all
got grabbed the
time
back
it
of her
solves the
neck and
problem.
put her goddamn head in that motherfucking pillow and got the wham to showing her, you remember who the fuck I am, bitch? There's a reason why I'm fucking here, bitch. Remember that.
Yeah, I don't like going to bed with tension like that because if I do want to touch you or you want to touch me or we, want to do that, I want us to be in a position to do that.
You want to make love and shit.
So-
You want to be all.
Anyway, if
You look like you make love.
we
You don't have
are-
sex. Coco be looking for eyes and shit and be, I love you, baby.
Yeah. Cook said,
oh,
Ding, ding, round one.
whatever.
sometimes it's
Anyway,
all the problem, just like you just said, EJ.
I mean, it may solve the problem because that might be why she mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That could be why
I've
she
been
mad.
cantankerous because
You know, what I
it's
mean?
been a little too long. And I'm like, hold
Exactly.
up, bitch.
You might be like,
What's
oh
going
yeah,
on?
she needed. Let me get her a little bit of something. That might be all she.
I've been like that myself, been mad as fuck. Wait a minute, man. We about 4-5 days. What's
You
going
gotta let
on?
that stress out. You gotta let that tension. Cause that's how you let the tension off right there.
Bring your ass back here, girls.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes it may solve the
Right.
problem, Sky. Sometimes it may not. I mean, it depends on what's going on. And by the time y'all are in a whole full blown relationship, I think y'all kind of know when the person is at a point where they're like, oh my God, yeah, I don't need to deal with. I don't need to mess with him today, or I don't need to. Let me give her a minute tonight. You know what I mean, and just get back with it tomorrow. So sometimes it'll be like that.
You know, your friend that comes around once a month,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of messes.
Not all the time,
but that's
yeah.
irrelevant.
Yeah, that don't matter.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, that not all the time.
I mean, you can't.
That,
You know what I say for those
not all
for
the
that week?
time. Mm-mm.
They ain't got nothing to do with your
Got
mouth
nothing to do with the man.
and your hand. It's hand job city in the mud. Then don't get that lube.
Oh,
See, we got this thing in my house. It's called the helping hand.
look, Scott said some act right. That's all it is.
Y'all ever heard of the helping hand?
that helping?
Yeah.
hand?
So it's this sex toy where it wraps around your base, and then she's able to grip it and able to do hand jobs much easier, and it feels closer to pussy than it do a hand, especially if you throw some little lube in there. So there ain't no excuse. There is no excuse. You get that toy and you get to working, or you get that mouth.
Uh-huh.
And then if you got problems with that, we got them little drops that can make your throat be able to gag better and stuff like that. Listen, there's no excuse.
That boy a whole freak in here.
Man, that's the bottom level, bro. That ain't even
That's
the
the
bottom.
bottom.
That's the bottom. We just been opening up
I
that.
know y'all was
That's the
coming up
bottom
with
of the
them,
barrel. That's the bottom of the barrel.
one time we all had those positions and the help.
Oh, yeah, when I sit on the thing.
goddamn wheelbarrow. I'm like, damn, what is that? Where I been at? I've been on a rock.
Oh,
Nah, I know you
my
ain't, bro.
God.
It's
Please.
but I'm just saying there's no excuse for not pleasing your partner. Okay. And then
Right.
let's flip it on the men.
Scott, you still trying to
gotta-
come in?
We gotta be real.
She's still trying to get in. Can't do it.
We gotta be knowledgeable on our women.
Okay.
Okay. Every woman ain't the same. Every woman isn't stimulated by the same
That's
thing.
That's true.
All right.
Right.
Absolutely.
She might like that button to be, y'all know what I mean by that button to be hit real hard. Another one might like that to be softly.
Mm.
You know, some might don't even want that touch. It sounds weird, but
Right.
some
I don't-
was a vaginal stimulation,
Right.
not clitoral stimulation.
Yeah, like penetration rather than it's people that like more penetration than oral.
And so it's like you have to learn how your person, okay, there you go, and the emotions and stuff in. That's the stuff that Coco like. You know what I'm saying? Look in your eyes.
Y'all don't listen.
Say
to,
y'all them
don't listen to
lies and
EJ.
shit
He don't know
and
what
all
he talking
that.
about. He think he know what he
She
talking
gonna
about.
lie to you and tell you the best and you the greatest and everything like that. Coco, I know you be lying. I know you are. You look like a liar.
Yeah.
Right? You're like a sexual liar.
Damn.
Yes, you
Really?
do. You look like you gaze in niggas and niggas' hearts, and you be like, you find whatever it is they like their weakness, and you gonna capitalize on it and just hit them with it. Oh, you so smart, baby. Oh, you so this, you so
the
that.
best.
Look at these, yeah, you know, that's an easy one. You just tell everybody they the best. Look at
And you don't even call them by name. You just say baby, baby. You don't say their name out.
See, look
That's
at
how you don't mess it up.
you know,
You call everybody baby.
fair enough. Okay. So yeah,
Ooh,
Coco
child.
one of them, y'all. Coco one of them. She gonna look
Don't
you
listen to him,
in your
y'all.
eyes and tell you whatever.
He think he
So,
know what he talking about. He don't.
All you know, I'm not gonna say all, but you know, the 1 or 2 in the past. If she done told you the best, I just want you to think about that. What you just heard.
They're gonna be chiming in. Hold on, goddamn.
Baby girl, you know I really was wrong with you.
Like, so you saying I wasn't the best?
Everybody gonna say I sweated out my edges on you.
And then she asked you for your credit card within like 30 minutes after. So
They leave the credit card. They leave the credit card at the door before they walk out the door.
Coco like a female pimp though.
Jesus.
Really. But she bought like a female pimp.
Mm.
She be pimping them.
Look, y'all. Do not listen to them. Okay,
Yeah.
they don't have a clue what they don't.
Done one.
We already know.
Anyway,
EJ
next
got
topic,
the scoop on you.
Next
Yeah, man.
topic,
I done read your shout. I'm sorry.
Next topic.
Come on now.
All right, what's his next topic? Because Coco,
Move
man.
on. Moving on.
Moving on to the next. We did have.
What we got?
We did.
Don't
We
look,
did
don't
have.
laughing at him. Don't be laughing at them.
Let me
I know what they
see.
talking about.
Job texting me at the same time trying to.
Coco, look me in my face right now, please.
What?
Tell me I'm lying.
Lying about what?
Exactly.
I want to talk.
I don't know what you're
Listen,
talking about.
since we on this right here,
know
I want to talk about something Sky brought to the group,
Mm-hmm. What you got?
and she said, Dr. What's her name, Cheyenne Bryant,
Mhm.
explained how the side chick has all the power in the relationship.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play it. See, can we hear it through the?
You wouldn't have a side chick if you didn't have a wife. You don't want her. And half y'all don't want your wife because you marry the crumb and really go screw the loaf. Half y'all settle for what's safe and you want the bad chick. But you don't want the bad chick because you're the bad chick gonna do you wrong and bad like you doing her. The side chick holds the power in the relationship, right?
Yes.
From a man's perspective, what I believe you're saying, I said this on Shannon Sharp's interview as well, that what I have found in my field of 18 years is that when a womanizer, because that's what he is, who has a side chick, when a womanizer has a side piece, side chick, whatever you want to call it, oftentimes, if not almost all the time, the wife can tell when they break up. The wife can tell when they having problems.
Yeah, she be knowing. Why? Well, back in the day.
Because he comes home in a disposition that is uneasy. He's not as loving and nurturing and joyful when he walks in that door. Now that's unfortunate, but that is facts. When him and the side chick just got off their trip or conversation, or she's able to keep him company, entertain him all day long, he comes home in a better mood. And let me go further. I've had some clients, and many, too many actually, who have actually wives who have said, I'm actually okay with him having her. Even if he knows that I'm not okay with it, I let it ride because she makes this household easier.
Peaceful.
Because hold on, that wife also is tuned out, tapped out, and turned off from him as well. See, men think they moving in a way. You think sometimes the wife is just so in love and wants you. Sometimes she's there because you paying bills and you providing. And she knows that leaving you means she has to fend for herself or she can't fend at all. So sometimes she's okay with you having that side chick when you think you sneaking, because really some of y'all cheating, not because you even want to fuck the side bitch. It's really because you like to sneak.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Hold on. And you wouldn't even have a side chick if you weren't married. You only have the side chick because being deviant and cheating is
fun.
what turns you on.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So half of y'all ain't even tripping off of I'm unhappy and my wife. No, bruh. You wouldn't have a side chick if you didn't have a wife. You don't want her. And half of y'all don't want your wife because you married the crumb and really go.
All right.
I somewhat agree with that.
All right. So that was deep.
Yeah.
It was
It's deep.
it was actually a female version for one. And the brothers, they were kind of just sitting there like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they weren't really saying anything.
What you think on that, EJ?
I think Coco need to go first on this. Exactly.
Okay, so in some sense, I do agree with her. Yes, a lot of time, and this is just information that I've received by talking to married men.
Mm.
Married men marry the woman that is doing the wifely shit when they're ready to get married. So that may not be the woman that they're 100% attracted to. So when she's saying they marry the crumbs, then maybe they do, because they're marrying the woman that's doing whatever it is they want. They look at that woman that, oh, this is the type of woman that I want to have my kids with. This, she's, bringing me lunch every day. She's cooking for me. She's doing all this wifely shit. That's what I want in my wife. So even though I might not be 100% physically attracted to her, this is the type of woman that I want to build a family with, to have my kids with. So when they get to our age, and I'm just saying this is from experience. I don't know what everybody else doing, but this is from my experience. And they meet women that they see more, that they're more physically attracted to. That's the one they want as the side chick. That's the one they want to be okay with them being married, but they just have you on the side. Because that's the physical part, but they would never marry you. They just want you physically, sexually, whatever. This is more of what I would want physically. If I can have her and my wife, I'd be good. But that woman, they would never marry. That's why they will be okay with having the side chick. But at the same time, they know, okay, even though this is my side chick, it's still some things I may have to do. I may have to make myself available for this woman sometimes. I may have to, give her, pay a bill for her sometimes and things like that, just to keep her around. But yes, in that sense, yes, I agree with her. And this is just my experience. Yeah, it's more, the side chick is more of the physical side that they want now, when they realize that woman's not sleeping with them right now. That woman may still be doing the wifely duties that they want, but they're not giving us the wife. The wife is not giving them sex. So now they're seeing, okay, now they see this woman again that they're physically attracted to. They still have that active, they still want to be active sexually. Their wife is not giving them that. This woman has been taking care of herself. She looked good. She smelled good. She flirting with you. She doing all this, and she's willing to have sex with you because she's physically attracted to you too. So that's how it ends up happening like that. But yeah, in that type of sense, I agree with her.
That is a side chick that is smart, trying to talk for other side chicks. All right. It sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds really, really good. But if you pay attention, you heard a lot of passion in what she was saying.
Right.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
Right.
she had a lot of passion. Yeah.
That is a side chick talking.
Right.
She's been asked about her relationships, by the way, and stuff
Okay.
like that. She's very deflective about what she's
Her
got going on and
relationships.
everything
Okay.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's a side chick. I just want to let y'all know that. But anyway, and fact check me if anybody wants to, because I've already done the research. But very familiar with her since her Shannon Sharp interview.
Right.
Now
I think that's
And for what I understand, she's not really even a doctor,
she has some certifications,
but not
no
a doctorate.
but
Yeah.
not an
correct.
actual doctor.
Correct.
Okay. Right.
So this is the thing with that. Some people can say some bullshit, but it's laced with some truth.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's that right there. First of all, a side chick implies a relationship, all right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise, you're just cheating with a random bitch.
True.
Okay. So with a relationship,
Mhm.
when a man enters another relationship, it is something that he feels he is not getting. Now, I didn't
Mhm.
say
I
a
get
side chick that you just saw and you was attracted to and your
Right.
lust caught you and you
They
smashed.
just smashed
But a
one time,
side
don't-
chick,
Yeah.
okay, it's another relationship that you are entering into.
Mhm.
And
I agree with that.
the majority of the time when that happens, it is because there is a lack of something, whether it is respect, because we jump around that. When we talked about sex all earlier, so I'm not really going to touch that much.
Mm.
But it's sex. But a lot of times there's also a lack of respect. A lot of times it's a lack of like that emotional impact that is not there for certain reasons, like we talked about earlier. You could just be here for the money anyway. You're not even really attracted to me.
Mhm. That's true.
But peace, not having that peace, having somewhere that you can go to. So you know why the relationship becomes more peaceful? Because he can go somewhere and actually
And get
find
that
that peace that
I
he
agree
does
with
not
that.
get when he's at fucking home, because he got to hear your ass nagging about 20 goddamn different stupid ass things
Right.
for no fucking reason.
You're
Now-
exactly right.
Now, don't get me wrong.
I agree with that. Definitely.
I am not upholding it at all. That's not, I'm just giving the reasons.
Mhm.
But when we start talking about, when we start labeling like that, it's almost labeling it as if it's something positive or is it something good. When we start having that type of conversation, the way she was doing it, it's almost like she was proud
Mm.
of that role. And we kind of need to start thinking about that. That is not nothing to be proud of on either side. The man shouldn't be proud of going and doing
That's
that, and the
true.
women shouldn't be proud of being in that position.
Right.
Because he ain't gonna fucking leave. Because at the end of the
He's
day,
not
he
gonna
loves.
leave. He's
But I
not
also
gonna leave.
want to combat the whole, I got married to her, or he got married to her for, like, just because she fulfills some sort of role,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Now, sometimes that does happen, and we need to
Mhm.
acknowledge that. And like I spoke earlier, that is wrong. You should be sexually attracted to the entirety of your woman.
It should be.
But we also have to talk about the complacency part. We also have to talk about how people, the representatives that we always hear about men all the time. We need to talk about that. There are a bunch of reasons why a man goes out of his relationships, and 90%, and all of it is not, oh, he's just a horn dog. Oh, it's just not just the sex. So in that, basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's multiple reasons why it happens, and we need to be honest about it instead of just making it that it's just self-control, it's just whatever. Because if you want to be honest, prostitution was the first job, official job. That's the first official job, y'all.
Is
Though
it?
you got paid for stuff. When you was a fisherman, you know, all that stuff, that was hunter and gathering and stuff like that. You
Okay.
didn't get paid directly for that.
Okay.
But prostitution or selling that ass, whatever that you want to say that it is, that was the first job. So it's a reason why it's been. They paid the lady to leave, not to stay. They pay because they want peace. They pay because they're getting tired of the bullshit. They enter these other relationships because even a side chick is just a prolonged, I call it prolonged prostitution. You know what I mean? Because you're still paying her
Yeah.
in some type of way, either if you help them with bills or whatever. Let's be real. Most niggas that have a consistent side chick, you giving us some money.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta
Come on,
do something to keep
let's-
her around.
Thank you. Because
That's
she
the
ain't
whole
just letting
point.
you wham and damn bam on
No,
her.
for nothing.
Exactly.
She's not.
So that's my point. So think about why he has having a full relationship with another woman. Now it's different if he's just somebody he just hitting every now and then or something like that. When he's in a full relationship, again, we got to think about what you did. And vice versa. I tell the band too, hey, bro, if she got a whole nother relationship, what you doing, bro? What are you doing? And it's hard to accept that. Sometimes you got to think about it. What are you lacking that you maybe should have? Those are the conversations that we need to talk about so we can start healing all of this, so that culture does not become so prevalent like it is now. That's how we get back from that. How do we become better in ourselves? What can we do when you see that person is unhappy? A lot of us see those flags, and we see that person unhappy, but we're unwilling to change because we're complacent and we're good with what we're at.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you okay.
So this raises a question. Do you think that the reason why a lot of men deal with multiple women at one time is it because we were not created to be with one woman? Do you believe that? Not saying that's my belief, but that's just a question that I'm putting out there.
I think we're fighting against our inner nature, to be honest. Okay, what man doesn't see a fat ass walk around and doesn't like what he see? Unless you don't like asses, you like titties or something like that or whatever, cool.
Right.
But in general, if you see a beautiful woman that walks past you, you're gonna like that, right?
Right.
You once you get your gaze, you literally tell you, all right, move on. You know what I mean? You literally are telling yourself against you because your nature wants to walk up to it and be like, hey, what's up?
Right.
But you tell yourself, move on. I got this woman. I'm married, or I'm in the committed relationship. You literally tell yourself.
Right.
It's easier for y'all. Y'all be shutting folks down just off the rip, just for any little thing. The way he walked was
Yeah, because you know they
That's true.
different. They
That's
different from us.
Right,
That's-
exactly.
right. That's why you know a lot of women think men should think like women and act like women. We should have the same mentality they have.
when it comes to that.
Till it comes to that, right? They don't understand men. That's why when you see the side chick thing, okay, a lot of women get complacent in a marriage, especially after they've been together for a while. Of some reason, women feel that they should change when they get married. They got to be more, I don't know, holy or whatever. They stop the freaky shit, and then they become more just routine. You know, it becomes more routine to them, and the excitement leaves, the spontaneousness leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, just the quickness, you know, the quickies, you know, the little stuff that you do when you are dating. That shit go away.
Pull up to your job in a trench coat,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
come out to the car real quick.
That be gone. You know what I'm saying? And they and I think a lot of that come from women that have been very sexually active with multiple men prior to their marriage.
Ooh,
I think
don't hurt their feelings
because of the fact that it's too much to compare.
They burnt out.
And sometimes they be burnt out or beat out, but a lot of it is just they compare. It's a compare. There's no way you can say if you've been sexually active with just say 5 people that you're not comparing the 6 to the other 5. There's no way. There's no way you can't say you can't compare. Either he's gonna be better, he's gonna be,
or he's gonna be worse.
But there's a comparison from you with the first person you was with. The first person you was with, you had nothing to compare to. You see what I'm saying? So you was locked in on that first one.
That's why folks I'll be talking about my first love, and it's hard to forget
if it wasn't taken. So some women, you know what I'm saying, you know, like you know, we talk about that kind of stuff right there. We're not talking about the women that was, you know, molested or raped or something like that. We're not talking about that. So that's a whole nother subject. But we talking about women that just, you know, willingly gave it up in with their first guy, like you said, their first love, and that didn't work. Then you went to another one. Because once you start having sex, it's on. Then it don't just stop. It's like once you hit that first crack rock, you're gonna keep going. It's not just one and done. So once you start, you going. That don't work out, you with somebody else. That don't work out, you with somebody else. That don't work out, you with somebody else. And before you know it, you probably did. I'm gonna throw a low number out there. You probably been through 10 men before you find the one that want to marry you. And when you find the one that want to marry you, he is gonna be compared to the other 10 sexually. There's no way you can come on here and lie and say, no, now we can. You can do all that shit you want to. It's a lie. It's human nature.
The group chat says that is a lie.
It's human nature that you are going to compare.
I'm trying to see where you're coming from, and I'm trying to see if I've felt like
I'm just trying to beat him to the punch. Is either
she waiting on me to say
trying to hit the hammer.
No, I'm trying to see.
I'm just saying that, you know, most of the time,
my experience
with a lot of women, they get complacent in their marriages, and you know, like I say, it's different reasons men cheat. It's some men, women can just fuck shit out of them, and they still gonna cheat. Cause like she did say that I agree with. Some men just like to sneak. Some men just like to have that, you know, just addicted to just sneaking around. There are some men like that, but a lot of times men it get boring at home. And when you try to, you know what I'm saying, spice it up, she just ain't with it.
Right.
And so those conversations either sometimes have been had or have not been had. And I'm not excusing no man for cheating. You know what I'm saying? I'm not excusing that at all, but I'm just saying it's a lot of ways and a lot of reasons why men step out and get side women.
I agree.
Okay. But I'm just saying most of the time it's I'm talking about good men. Most of the time it's because something lacking at home. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
I
times,
can see that.
when men sit around and conversate about their wives, it's a whole nother, conversation than it is when, you're talking about the side chick. You're talking about when you first got with her. It's a whole other conversation. Once they get married, y'all change. A lot of y'all change.
That is true. That's true.
And that's
I completely agree with that.
That's a major problem.
They be changing in regular relationships. They be changing in boyfriend, girlfriend.
When they get that
Be
baby,
there a little bit.
when they get that baby or a marriage,
Or he done took too long to put that ring on the finger. Oh,
they change now.
Go. Have you? Never mind. Do you got any friends who have like, when y'all be in the group chat? Let's be real. Have they ever talked about how they guy versus another guy?
Yeah.
Your friends, or some people that you used to hang with if they watch the show.
Do they talk about? Do they compare?
Gerald was better than Mike was, but Mike can't do like what Gerald be doing, or Gerald might got a better piece, but he got more stamina or something like that. Y'all don't have those conversations.
I'm
Coco trying to save the sisterhood. I got you. I understand.
I'm not gonna say that conversation has never ever come up. I mean,
that's all we want to hear.
Absolutely, yeah. Right. I'm not gonna say it never.
Right, because this is a comparison. You can't have multiple sex partners and then get married and don't have a comparison. Either it's going to be better, right? I mean, because it's the experience. It's the experience. Once you experience certain things, it's you can't get it out of your system.
It's hard. Yeah, I get that. I mean, yeah, I would say if I was in a sexual relationship with somebody and I know my body is used to a certain thing and I'm not getting that from the new person, yeah.
I like how you said that in a nice way. That was sweet. You just said it. You said the same thing he said.
Just flipped it.
They be getting fucked. And then they, so they comparing who they got fucked to before. You said, well, when, your body gets used to something else, you might compare because you're not used to. It's the same thing, respectfully, Coco. That's what he said. They be getting fucked by a lot of dick and they going to compare the different dick.
But she wasn't really understanding because I was
did.
saying it too harsh.
Yes, there you go.
I was too
harshness.
Yeah. I got you.
Listen, I wish Scott was here because I ain't trying to jump on you, Coco. I'm sorry. It's just you just being nice. You trying to say it in a little sweet
way. I got
way.
to figure out what's going on with these soundboard where we can't hear the.
Yeah, you're gonna figure it out.
I don't know what it is. I mean, it may be a defect.
Yeah, you said it's like one thing. What you think with the soundboard, you're not.
I tried it. It's still not coming through.
What's the next one?
Figure it out. But
yeah, we can move on.
Shout out to Coco. She gonna rep for the sisterhood. She gonna have y'all back. She ain't gonna throw all the secrets out. I love that about you.
So the next subject was should your spouse or your friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, have access to your phone?
Can I'll start off this
one. You can start with that one.
Hell fucking no. And let me explain to you why. It's called privacy. Okay, everything that I do is not for her. Everything. Listen, I was gonna cover that. As the gentleman said, it's either you have trust or you don't. And if you're at that point where you don't trust, you need to go ahead and get the hell up out of there. Because why you here? Because if you still here and you ain't no trust, then you probably are here for some money or some other stuff that's not there. If you're here for the relationship, now I'm not saying be a dumbass. And if there are some things that are legitimately worrisome, but that I gotta have access to your phone and I gotta be able to look at it every time I feel like it, and I have to know your location and I have to do all that. That's giving stalker. That's giving insecure. That's giving I need to know where you're at because there's a deficiency that I have in myself and I am projecting on you. You know that it's been found that in over 70% of relationships with therapists, when they study this, the person who accuses of cheating is cheating about 70% of that time themselves. 70%. When I be giving these numbers, that's passing, and you can and that's verifiable.
What I miss?
That projecting. All right, when people they come in, they said a therapist was saying that, and 70% of the time when a person is saying that the other person is cheating, they're cheating themselves.
I could believe that.
Okay. So when they come in with all of this, it's projection. I need to know where you're at because I know I be at places where I'm not at. I don't think about it 92% of the time. Okay. 92% of the time, it's not even a thought in my mind. You know what I mean? It's not.
Okay.
I could believe that.
Because it's not even in my mind. Now, there have been a few times where I'm like, hold on. Some of them kind of make some sense. And I will ask a fucking question. I ain't got them scared. All right, hold on. What that is right there. They don't make what that is.
Right.
Yeah. and when the answer comes and makes plausible sense, you get on about the day. I ain't gonna ask 17 different questions and shit like that.
Right.
But I just don't feel that you have to. Now, if you do, to each his own. Right. To each his own. If you do. Okay. But to say I have to, I get with you. I have to know your location. I have to be able to look through your phone and all of that. I believe in my privacy.
Right.
Okay. I talk shit about your ass sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to fucking know. I might text Jimmy and be like, man, this bitch was tripping tonight, bro. God damn, bro. They get on the podcast and talk this shit, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be mad as fuck when you see that shit. I ain't trying to answer for that. Yes, I'm talking about you. You looking on here every night. I be talking about your ass sometimes. This the fuck I do. I be talking cash shit about you.
I know I got caught like that same scenario.
Oh Lord.
I was like, man, this bitch won't let me get the car, man. Let me borrow your car, bro. She see
I'm a what? You know what I'm saying? Even though she probably was wrong in the situation, but how you was saying it. Now you got to answer about it and all of that type of stuff. That I'll give you another example on her. She butt dialed me before. All right. My woman got fat ass.
Yeah.
Fat ass. You know what I'm saying?
Ass got fingers on it.
Yeah, it do. She dialed me one day and she was talking cash shit. This motherfucker swear he's so goddamn smart. I wish she'd shut the fuck up sometime. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. And I'm hearing this shit. So it's me and her friend's boyfriend. All right. We chilling at the house. They done went to go grab some snacks. Me and him, we barbecuing. They going to get the side dishes because they ain't feel like cooking. Okay, go get some baked beans, whatever. So they went to go get that. They in the car, they listening to the Niggas Ain't Shit music, you know, the Sunshine Andersons, you know, that all that stuff.
Get in there now.
And they talking shit about us. She hit me with the, man, nigga swear he's so smart, man. Goddamn, man, can't stand. He need to shut the fuck up, man. You know, that type of shit. Yeah. All right, cool. I wasn't mad. I had to act like I was mad because I know I do it too. I know I do it.
You know, I ain't gonna
nigga, I be on the radio throwing shots. I don't say her name.
I be having to watch out because the damn camera at the house, I be coming up. I'm like, damn, it recorded.
You be on the phone with your boy. Shit. Bitch out here got them bullshit. Hold on, that ring ass doorbell. Hold on. Hey, hold on. I'm walking in the house.
Yeah.
That lets us know how much you do it. Because if you can walk around and just do it all comfortable and you forget you got things that you do it too damn much. You do it.
I do. I talk to myself a lot. I be talking to myself a lot of time. I don't even have nobody on the goddamn phone.
Listen, I got two partners that I've known, one since we 15 years old, I'm 39, and one is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Blood brother, I'm the oldest brother. Them two, yeah, cool. And she don't like them for the most part because of that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
feel like
you be going to them and talking to them just like you go to your friends. But these is the niggas I can vent to, and I know it ain't gonna get out nowhere. Right. We've known each other. It's just between us. My brother don't even stay in the same state.
And then they gonna give you something positive to kind of deflect your energy.
Yeah, it's never lead that shit. You know, it ain't gonna never be
exactly
that.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like as dudes, we know, bro, that's the best thing for you, bro. Like chill the fuck out. All that, you ain't going nowhere.
Get out your feeling, bro.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna let you vent first, and then 10, 15 minutes down the line, all right, bro.
Right.
It ain't that serious. All that shit. Take your ass on somewhere. Go to the gym or go whatever. Go out, play you some poker. Go jump, do a podcast real quick and get some shit out and then go back home. Right. And that's what we do. But I said all that to say, you don't need to be up in my shit like that. You don't need to see all that. Right. You don't need to see all that. We're going to be going back and forth because I be talking my shit. I do.
So what you said, Coco? You
said anything.
I'm just listening.
You think you should have access to go inside your man's phone?
You have access to their money. Of course you want their phone.
No, I do not think you should have access. I think the access can be available if necessary, but I don't think it should. I don't think that's the focus. I don't think you should both be like, oh, okay, I should have access to your phone and you should have access to mine. No. Um, because at the beginning of a relationship, you're building trust. And if you're at a point where you just don't trust the person, there's a problem. If you feel like you have to know everywhere they're at, know everybody they're texting all the time, you got to watch their Facebook, you got to watch their Instagram. No, because that thing where they say you go looking for something, you might find it. That's real. So no, I don't feel like you should have it. But if something comes up like, babe, I need to get your phone real quick. Let me do whatever. You know what I mean? No, you go ahead and put your little code in. I ain't even got to know that. You put your code in and then give me your phone and I'll do what I need to do and I'm gonna give you your phone back. But I'm not gonna be on there specifically looking for anything. But like you said, if something comes up to where something just don't seem right, like something happens where you're like, I wonder why he hiding his phone like that? Why is he all of a sudden turning his phone upside down? Now I'm gonna start, or turning it, face down. Now I'm gonna start asking you, I'm gonna start paying more attention. That's all I'm gonna, my little antenna gonna go up. That's the only thing I know. So then if something comes up and I feel like I need to ask you to look at your phone because of your actions, then it should be okay for me to look at your phone if you're not hiding nothing. Because you'll have access to mine.
And I ain't asking for access for it.
Huh?
And I ain't gonna ask for access.
And you don't have to. And I'm not gonna ask for access for yours either. Not right off the bat. But something started looking kind of funny. I'm not even gonna ask you for if you got a little code on it, whatever. Put your code in. I don't need it. But what's going on?
You gonna tell them put that code in, player?
Yeah, go on and put your code in. What's going on?
No, I'm good.
You know what I mean? But that's it. I'm not gonna be watching you because if I gotta do all that, it's too much work. If I gotta do all that, what are we in the situation for? That's a lot of work. And that takes away, that's stressful, that causes tension, and if I don't trust you, that's a problem. I have to be able to trust you unless you give me a reason not to. That's the only thing. That's the only way things are going to start being a little bit questionable. But no, should I have access? Should you have access? No.
In a relationship, you shouldn't have to worry about going through the phones.
Yeah. I should trust you enough to where I shouldn't have to go through your phone. Why?
Yeah.
Why am I doing that?
I'm good on all that though. I'm good on all that.
Yeah.
Because ain't no reason for you to have it. Ain't no reason for me to have yours. You good.
We chilling. I mean, we good.
Because for what?
I trust you until you give me a reason not to.
If we get to that point, then why we here for?
Right.
In the first place.
Exactly.
And I truly mean that. You know what I mean? Like, unless I walk in and I hear you talking about some, oh damn, you put that shit on me, lad. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I'm not asking, like, there's no reason to get into all of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just something damn near blatant. Because once we're there, I'm there. I can detach really quickly. I can be like, once that is actually broken, I'm done. Ain't no second, third chances or nothing like that. You don't. I cut moves out. You ask my baby mama.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so even though we're saying that, let's say we're in a full-blown relationship at this point. Let's say you're in the shower, you're off somewhere in the kitchen, your phone is
she can answer if it's
your phone. Okay, so that makes sense. So why would I need access to your phone if I would have it anyway? I mean, because that's still having access to your phone. If your phone is ringing and you say, babe, go ahead and answer that, and I answer it, I don't have a reason to question, anything that you're doing. I don't need to have full-blown access to it, because if we trust in each other like that, you can answer your phone, you can answer my phone whenever, I can answer your phone whenever. You messing with your phone and you, babe, take a look at this and see what this chick talking about, or see what mama talking about, or whatever, then that's really access to your phone. It's just not anytime you get ready, just so you can go through my phone and see what I'm doing. Those are two different things.
Okay.
Those are two different things. So no, you're not having access to it so you can go through it and check it whenever you get ready to see if I'm doing something. No.
That what it sound like.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. Yeah, that's what saying should you have access. That's what that pretty much means. Yes, you should have it so you can go through it whenever you feeling insecure. No, absolutely not.
Okay, so what about social media posting? Since we're here,
Same thing. I can't watch everything you're doing. I don't have time to do that. I have other things going on. So I can't watch everything you're doing. I'm not trying to. I don't want to see what you're posting. I don't want to see who's responding. Why? There's no reason to do that. Not if you trust the person. You shouldn't be worried about what they posting. And half the time it's gonna be bullshit anyway.
so should they post to you?
No. I don't have to be put out there like that.
Now, some might say that's part of your plan.
What's your plan?
That's part of your plan.
What you trying to do?
Some might say you be on that pimping. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be seen.
No, I just don't. I don't have to have everybody in my business because you know what happens when you start posting people. All of a sudden, people start coming out the woodwork, trying to tell you something they did, who they been with, who you gonna see, who they done been seen with, who they been talking to. Look, don't contact me. I don't want nobody contacting me about nobody I'm dealing with. Whatever they were doing.
So
before
Barbara
is their
can't call
past.
Shirley.
Hell no.
Even
don't call me.
But you would want to know if something is on your watch.
Well, if it's on my watch, yeah. If it's on my watch, but don't. But
you can't stand them. I used to talk to him at home.
Call. That's not when people always call though. People want to call and tell you about stuff the person been doing in the past that don't have nothing to do with you. Don't call me. Don't call me about something he did 4 years ago. I don't care.
Good. Let me tell you.
Yeah. No. Now, because half the time people don't know how long y'all been seeing each other. You might post me today, but we may have just started seeing each other 6 months ago, or we may have started seeing each other a year ago. But because you done dealt with him a year and a half ago, now you want to tell me you trying to figure out how long we've been dealing with each other. So you want to reach out to me to find that out. No, don't do that. Don't. It's not your business.
I think the word intent matters here. If your intent is to hide, then I have a problem with it. To hide the person. If your intent is for protection, because there are a lot of evil people out here.
It is.
So I literally had this conversation earlier at the place I was at. Shout out to Christina. A lady named Christina said, hey, I'm not trying to start, but I just want to know, because since you all missed the conversation, when we're in the places that we're at, I don't really hear you talk about your wife. And I said, now you said my wife. So how did you find out I'm married? It was like, you told me.
She said you told her.
Yeah. So that should be your answer. I told you. I don't need to bring it up every single conversation. Exactly. And so I'm glad you said that. And then a couple of people agreed, like, yeah, that's kind of contradicting. It was like, well, I just never, when we're talking about stuff and you doing your Mr. Conversation stuff and everything, I don't hear you. I was like, well, you're not watching the show. I reference this show. I talk about my wife all the time on this show. This is a show that I feel comfortable for. I feel the fan base is for that.
Right.
Where I can be myself. There are other shows that I don't, because that is not for that.
Absolutely.
Anymore. We don't do as much of those relationship type of conversations.
Absolutely.
So it's not always going to be. Plus, as more of the moderator, I have to remain neutral on a lot of things. I can't really go into the spills that I do here. So it's different types of content for different people. That's one. Two, I've got stalkers. One shared this show the other day. Yeah,
really?
I know you be watching it. I know you be watching.
Oh, Lord.
Just to let you know, I know you watch. But and so they'll do stuff like take your picture and put faces over you.
Absolutely.
They'll grab your kids and say stuff like, "Oh, that ain't really yours," and just all this.
I've had somebody make a separate profile using my name and my picture, like seriously, and then pretending to be me. Like it's crazy out here.
So because of that, I don't do a lot of that. I don't post them much. I don't do it. I'm talking about my entire family.
Absolutely.
My son,
I agree.
I'll post him from time to time. He's 17 years old.
Absolutely.
He don't really care. He's like, hey,
they do social media anyway. They big on social media.
But my girls, I'm selective about that,
Yeah.
and I'm selective with my wife.
Yeah.
So, if we're out somewhere and I'm on a live, it's a quick like, what's good? But I don't do any like, this is family content.
Right.
We're going out here. I don't do that.
I agree.
And I choose not to do that. It is calculated.
Yeah.
Because y'all niggas is lame as fuck. And y'all don't got shit else to do with y'all lives.
Mm.
And y'all some haters.
Mm.
And that's the type of stuff that you do. So that's why I move that way.
I get that. And I'm the same way. Because for me, yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with hiding. And if I ever was to post somebody on my social media, I have to know that this is the relationship I'm going to be in. Because people post their relationships or their situationships they're in, they post a person, and then next thing you know, 5 months later, they're removing the post, or they gotta, get the people pictures off there. No, I don't have time for that. I mean, are we about to get married? Are we married? Like, I have to have a reason to post you. It's not that important for me to do, and it doesn't have to do with anything with hiding. But if I don't even know if you're going to be that person for me, why would I take the time out to post you just to a few months later trying to remove the post off my social
Exactly. You
I
go
don't have
mess
time.
around and have to remove all them little photo ops that you did, like this Megan and Kelly and Clay.
Ooh,
thing.
yes,
You know what I mean?
Megan and Clay. I hate
Clay.
that.
Like,
Hey,
Oh
well,
my
I
God.
heard about that before we came.
Yeah. All my kids was like, Mama, did you see this? Did you see that? I was like,
So what happened?
Okay, let's cover
Go
that
ahead.
real quick. So they've been dating since 2025, right?
Mhm.
When they came out summertime of 2025. All right. She put a post out saying, hey, basically, this nigga done cheated and it's some bullshit because I done cooked and clean for his whole
Mhm.
family and all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. All right. So all these think pieces are coming out that are extremes on both sides. First, you have men. Let me check y'all first. Why are y'all so fucking invested in this lady's relationship? Okay. If you think she's a whore, if you mad because she left whoever that she left before and all that stuff, that has nothing to do with her. As far as we know, she was not cheating.
right.
Okay. We need to hold the gentleman accountable. He is the one who cheated. Hold him accountable. It has nothing to do with her. Now, if new information comes and we find out that they both were or she whatever, we can revisit that. But as far as we know right now, it was him that was cheating.
Right.
All right, it's a basketball WNBA player.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to her in some text messages that she shared with her friend list, DMs, hey, we're not in a real relationship. This is a social media relationship. It's not
Who
really
said that,
real.
Clay?
Yeah,
what
that's what's
Clay
going
was saying
behind
to
the
somebody
scenes.
else, yeah.
And so, shit, we can kick it. So she found out about it, and now she's exiting out the relationship.
Right.
So let's take away if it's a fake relationship. Let's just say it's a real relationship and he cheated. He cheated. We're fine with that. But I don't want to hear all this black women have it so hard and yada yada shit. Y'all shut the fuck up. All right. Let me start off with that. This is not y'all. You overuse that shit, bro. Like, oh, you can be perfect and you can do this and you can do that. Y'all don't know what that girl was damn doing. You see what she posted on IG once a week when she went on and they did their little relationship shit. Okay. We also see times where it looks like he's very disinterested in when they're out together. We also see multiple occasions where he looks like he's just
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's anyway.
Yeah.
But again, even removing that, I'm trying to give y'all all the grace that I can. But when you start doing all these think pieces about black men hate black women because y'all are happy that he left. No, what happens is they said, hey man, at the end of the day, she's a whore. That's what they said. At the end of the day, she's still out here popping. She's still out here doing all this stuff. It's not going to work. And that's what they were saying. Now, do I agree with that? No, I believe people can change.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
I think that maybe she really did want to
she may have really
do
wanted
this.
a relationship with him. Yeah.
That's fine with that. I'm cool with that. So, but to the ladies, this ain't got nothing to do with no black men hating black women. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all trying to overdo
one. That's one.
That's one subsection of some
Yeah.
incels that I always do. Now to the other side, whatever you think she did, they were in a relationship. If you don't have a smoking gun, shut the fuck up. I'm
Right.
talking to the dudes now. Y'all shut the fuck up too. Y'all are too invested in what this lady is doing and everything. I did the same shit to Sierra. Y'all do the same shit to all these people because they're not with who you think they should be with, and
Right,
you live
right.
their lives thinking of you. Now, going back to the ladies, and I'll get back to the men. Y'all are mad. Ladies are mad because you envision her as if she couldn't keep the guy, what the hell I'm gonna do? She rich, she's attractive, she looks better than me. She can bounce on that thing and drop to, you know, she gets called making these for a reason.
We seen it.
You know what I mean? I've seen her dancing for 10 minutes straight in the same position,
Right.
walking on knees.
We seen it.
Exactly. So if she can't keep a guy, who am I? First of all, y'all know Klay Thompson has earned over $250 million just in his. Now we're not talking about endorsement. We're talking about player contract. We also need to say that he is considered one of the top 5 best shooters of all time. So when y'all said all this stuff about
skin.
And he likes skin.
he's considered a top 5 shooter of all time when it comes to statistics of how he hits that 3 ball and the jump shot. So that being said, is Megan considered top 5 in anything in her life? And why I'm asking that is because we've seen people online say nobody knew who Klay Thompson was until Megan.
Now that's a lie. Now that's a lie. I can say that's a lie.
He was a splash brother.
I can say that.
They marketed him to the
championship. Them boy have been in what 4, 5 championships.
I know. He's been an all-star
Right.
4 times.
She did not make.
He's got
him.
3 or 4
So,
chips.
Right.
No,
she
she
did
didn't.
not make it.
So let's stop.
I agree.
Right.
So all of these think pieces that these people are doing, this is why it pisses me off. When at the end of the day, it's 2 flawed people together,
Right.
and they just have money. That's the only difference between you and
Look
them.
at their life. They lifestyle. Look at what they exposed to.
Yeah, that's
I
their
don't even see
circle.
how they can people
That's
in
their
that
circle.
aura like that can keep a relationship because of their lifestyle.
It'll be hard.
'Cause
Yeah.
like
it'll be
Megan.
hard.
Megan might not even be like that in real life, the way she
Right.
pretend to be. That might just be her
Her
image,
persona. Yeah, her
Her little-
image. Yeah.
her little character.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. That could be her character. She could be a great woman, you know what I'm saying, behind those cameras and not believe and do none of that stuff she do just, you know, to make her money or
Yeah.
whatever. We don't know. Yeah. Well, you know,
Now look
That's
though,
another-
if
that's
I had to put my money on the name, I think she got some good. Now, if I had to put my money on, I
you
normally
gotta-
my radar's pretty kind of
but
good.
you
with
look
that.
at like we talk about Klay Thompson. You talk about a man earning $200-something million that we know of. Okay.
Mm.
So he has like his pick of women. A man like that, he's not gonna be with just one woman. He can't.
Right.
He really can't.
It's hard.
I get it. It will be
Very hard.
It's very.
Right.
It
I mean,
would
especially
be hard.
They
to-
throwing themselves
Right,
at that
especially the
baby.
basketball
I get
players,
it.
because basketball, look, that shit, they right there on the football. They sitting up in the stand. They away. Basketball, they right on the floor. So you might be going to get a foul ball and she might just open her leg. They got pictures and videos of how them women that sit
Yeah.
courtside
Absolutely.
stare down them men.
They do.
You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? Seduce them with
Try
their
to get Bron
Right,
like
you see what I'm
that.
saying? So listen,
Shout out to Bron.
it's not too many men, and I ain't say there's none. There's not too many men that can resist the seduction of a beautiful woman. I don't give a shit if you got 10 women at home.
Well, we got 11 today.
It's not too many men that can resist that. And when you're talking about these top tier, well accomplished men, as Klay Thomas is, come on. I don't know what she expected.
Yeah.
I don't know what
get
she
it.
expected, you know what I'm saying, going into that. So
I think the issue is that he told that it was a fake relationship.
that it was just
And
something
I think
that was she just heard
it's
about,
like
Yeah.
it's like nigga.
And she was not aware.
that it was
You
fake.
know, yeah, that it was fake.
I believe that's coordinated. In my personal opinion, I think because you got to think about it, they come from at least what society thinks. They're on the top total ends of the spectrum.
Right.
They both allow each other to reach other people. So you did have a subset of people that actually didn't know Klay, that aren't sports fans, that are just
Mhm.
celebrity
That's true.
gossip and drama that he was able to jump into. Because
Right.
remember, he's on the tail end of his career.
Right.
All right. He ain't did shit in the last two and a half years.
I hear you.
Now, but then you also have with his skin color and with him being basketball, it takes her to another area of people that she didn't quite hit.
Mm.
So I do believe that this is that type of. I believe they were having sex and they were kicking it. Of
course.
It's one of those. You ain't supposed to let it be known, bro. You got to move a certain way.
Right.
NDAs and
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
I get it.
You
Right.
slipping like that, now we got a problem. Now I got to leave.
He done got caught up, right? I bet, you know, like I say, when I see those celebrity relationships, it just amazes me when they do go a distance because of the lifestyle that they have. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if I can be married to an actor or actress to where
Right.
I'm watching a movie where
And she kissing
and she pounding, nigga
yeah.
pounding her back out. I'm like, damn,
Well,
Look,
in
Kevin
they're
said-
not actually doing it.
I'm just saying,
No,
but
it's
the,
not,
just the thought
but just a
but
yeah,
just
just
perception.
a
I'm just like,
vision.
Halle Berry and Monsters Ball. The
Right.
titties just hanging
Right.
out.
come on, man, come on. No, you stay. I'm good.
And Kevin is saying impossible to be with one.
I
So
just
I
think
guess he's talking about in that same
in that,
type of situation.
in that life,
too. Yeah,
in that life,
lifestyle.
them guys in the lifestyle, man, to where they got hundreds of women,
Yeah.
hundreds. Y'all talk about niggas around here with 2 or 3 chicks.
Yeah.
These niggas work at the foundry and shit like that.
They getting 600 a week. You know what I'm saying? Able to ball on these chicks.
They got about 3 or 4 women just at the warehouse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We talking about a millionaire. We talking
Yeah.
about
Multi-millionaire.
right. He exposed to all types of chicks, not only just millionaire chicks.
Mhm.
Even he get all the ones in the hood. He ain't got to do nothing.
Holes
So
in
it's
different
like,
area codes.
right,
Ain't that what they say?
I don't know what
Different
she,
area
but like I
codes,
said,
so,
maybe
yeah.
she just got a feeling hurt because he
She
put it
probably-
out
'cause
there,
it got
you
put
know
out
what I'm
there
saying?
like that.
But
Yeah.
I know she knew that
Possible.
she wasn't gonna be the only one when they went into that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure he knew
Mm,
that he wasn't gonna be the only one.
mm. And a lot of people were rooting for them too. Whether it was
Really?
fake or whatever. Yeah, it was people
I didn't
rooting
even
for
pay
them.
That's why they so hurt. They were
Yeah.
rooting.
They
for
room
They
for
were
it.
rooting for
I
him.
knew that shit wasn't gonna work
Yeah.
though when I seen it. I'm like, cause I listen to rap. Y'all hear that when you come in? I listen to all this shit. Megan is one of the most explicit
yeah, she's very
female
explicit.
rap artists.
Certified freak.
You know what
7
I'm saying?
days a week. Wet ass pussy.
Oh,
Make his
yeah.
pull out game week.
Bruh, I mean,
That's what she said.
All that.
who the one said I like to touch that little thing that dickle in the back of my
That's Cardi B.
okay,
That's
okay.
Cardi
I'm
B,
like,
yeah.
God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Like that what they put out here, that what they telling everybody.
Oh wow. So
You say, oh wow.
It's the same song though, but they was both on
They're
the
the same
front.
song.
that's the
I
same
thought it was
Oh, man.
connected,
Yeah.
but what you expect, man?
Yeah.
You dealing with a female that, like say, it could be just an act, but they selling the shit out of it,
Yeah.
so it has to be somewhat,
Yeah.
true. Because I think Wiz Khalifa had said something about Megan Thee Stallion when she first came out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They had hooked up.
He said that pussy stank. That's what he said. That's why you looking like that.
You
He threw me the alley. I
See,
took it.
that, okay, because he knew he wasn't gonna say it and put it out.
That's what he said. That's what he said. And normally that happens
That's what you were
because
talking about, Jay.
PA.
That's what you were talking about.
Hey, I did
okay.
LeBron. LeBron
Through the past the hill. You threw the past the hill.
That's what he said.
Okay.
So
he caught that one. He caught that one. He said,
now listen, I don't know if it's true or not. I will never be able to even sniff it to know if it is true. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm
Right.
not in that social standing. I'm not in that money standing. I'm probably not in her
Oh
look
my God.
right.
category. So I'm saying that.
But we just know what we heard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
He-
just reporting.
What he
The
said.
news.
What he said.
Mm,
So
mm,
they said.
mm.
they-
That's Wiz Khalifa. So if you mad, be mad at him.
He the one that put it out.
He put it out there because he said he
Oh, my
thought that she was
God.
just having a hot girl summer. And,
Oh, my God. Y'all, please.
I'm like, damn. Because,
Jesus.
for a while, Joker was trying to see was she a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It was like,
I
was
think
she-
I remember that kind of being out there a
you know
little
what I'm
bit.
saying? Because
yeah.
like a stallion is a male horse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like you're a stallion, you know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
a male horse. But
Yeah, I got it.
but I know she did an interview with what's the girl, Young Miami.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
You seen that?
Carisha, please.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Man.
They're talking about everything on there.
I'm sitting there like, damn, it's like that now. You know, we was talking about that earlier today about, you know, a lot of the young girls now are bisexual. You know,
Well, that's true.
A lot of them.
That's
you know,
true.
It's not,
Yeah, it's
you
a
know,
lot of them.
and they just out with it now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they
They ain't
are.
hide shit. It's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah, they be hoping a man is bisexual.
Damn.
Like that's a lot of the
That's
stuff that I
fucking
see.
disgusting.
It
right there.
is
You
like
just turned my stomach.
I mean, they really do. Like they're okay with that. They are okay with that.
No doubt.
So I
Good on that.
don't understand that, but I don't know why they're in that space, but or what put them in that space to where they feel like that's okay, but that's what they like now. That's what they like.
But you know, we do know. I mean, if she don't, you know, she don't get down like that, she sold it. That she do.
Sold it
That's
well.
true. That's true.
Very well.
That's
Very
true.
well. Because they were
Because Cardi
talking
B
about,
sell it. Cardi
were
B
talking
sell it
about-
too.
you know, who on top,
Yeah.
all that shit. I'm looking like, damn, this shit is.
Well, Cardi was honest, and everybody kind of knows her background. Where
Yeah,
she
her
came from. She
background, yeah.
was
She was
robbing.
stripping away.
She
She
was
was stripping.
robbing cats and
She was
everything
stripping.
and stuff like that. You know, putting a gun to their head. You know what I mean? Taking all their money type stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she admitted to everything. Like, yeah, I just do them like that, crazy in Miami. And so,
Wow.
yeah, that's why they say a man's greatest weakness is
Yeah.
that.
It's
Right.
definitely,
Just
it's
so set
definitely
up.
that. It's definitely that. Because women, you know, I see a lot of women get their power to men because of that cliche that man is dominant over women. You know, we can argue that. That's another show.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
But I get it.
And the one that started with Lil Kim back in the day.
Yeah, the Kim opened it though.
Oh, okay.
Doing fraud.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I think Megan and
Mm.
especially the other little chick, Sexy Red, they just
Yeah.
took that shit to
They
another
took it.
level.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Cardi
They went
B.
over the top with all that.
Yeah, they took
They
that shit
did.
to a whole nother level. It's almost
Yeah.
like
Even women, we be like, what the hell? What are they talking about?
women do,
Yeah.
not girls.
Okay.
the girls they rocking with
They
it.
rocking with it. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
I get it. Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about it. That's why a lot of them are, you know, bisexual.
Yeah. They freaked out.
Because they
They
put
are
that
freaked
out. Like
out.
that,
All these kids are freaked out these days.
Cause you watch that interview between Megan and Young Miami, bro, you'll be
They're flirting with each other like
right,
the whole time.
like like a dude and a chick. You want to fuck me?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, I'll fuck you.
Interesting.
Who on top? Me
Wow.
on top?
Yep.
I'm
Straight to
That's
each other,
what I
looking
was
at each other's eyes, just
That
straight.
shit real, for real.
Straight.
Right. They
Yeah,
giggling
like-
and shit, flirting.
That's
Like
what I
they like they
mean.
probably didn't.
I
fuck
And there
that
was
shit.
no nuance. Like it
Right.
wasn't like even slick. It was just straight up.
Straight
Like,
up.
it's like a dude just seeing something that he want to attack and just be like, "Hey, what's up? My name is such and such. I'm trying to fuck." You know what I mean? Like that's just the type of shit it was on. Just straight up.
Okay.
It was very interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Coco, you ever had somebody come up straight to you just on something like that? Just on some straight up, just, hey, listen, I'm such and such and such. I like what I see. How about let's go and go hang out tonight. Go to my room.
Mm,
I didn't say did you say yes. I said have they
know, I know. I'm trying to think. Have they
Must-
been that open about it or that out there about it? I mean, yeah, I could say yes, but they were like drunk. You know that
that nigga went drunk.
that-
He just
that
used that
drunk.
shit. So in case you say no, he can be like, what happened?
I did what?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
And you know y'all do that all
No,
the time.
it's that liquid courage. That liquid courage will make you say almost anything.
That's-
So yeah, I mean it has happened. I can say it's happened before,
Hmm.
but I mean outside of that, if I say like not on the working and not on my club scene at work, they might give it maybe a couple of dates, 2 or 3 dates first. I've had it been put out there after maybe like 3 days.
How they say it? What they say?
They would just let me know that we've been out on 3 dates now. I was thinking, maybe we could, I'm
Take
ready-
it to
pretty
the
much I'm
next
ready to-
They just say it
level.
like that.
Really, I'm ready to fuck now. I mean, that's pretty much what they were saying. So, yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, but yeah, no. And you talking about the 3 dates we done been on where you probably ate more and drank more than I did. Like that means something. It doesn't.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean it's happened. I'm just saying.
I knew it was coming. That's why I said I didn't say that you said yes. You see, I try. I get it. I'm just asking did they ask.
They did. I could say yes. I could say it has happened.
I met this one lady. She was a nurse. I didn't know she was a nurse. And she was looking at some books at the library. The old library. This how long ago.
That the
Old
one
library.
right there in the cut right there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The old Mildred Terry library.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's how long it was. So when y'all try to date it on
That
the
was a
thing.
long ass time ago now, boy.
So yeah, so I met her, ran up on her. I liked it. Everything about her. We talked for about an hour sitting there. Everything was good. Some of mine said, fuck it.
Go for it.
Yeah. I said, shit. Oh, let's go back to my spot. She said, okay. I said, oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And my mind was so happy. I was like, oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh my God.
And then what happened?
I hate that shit raw. I ain't even go get no cum. I ain't gonna lie.
You eat it.
Yes.
All that.
Yes.
All
You
that.
thought I was gonna lie? Yes.
You know I had to ask.
Yeah, ate it first. I ain't even do like you give me the head first. I think I ate that shit first. I'll try to bake shit that change.
Oh.
I'm talking about she had ass and titties. She was
So
thirsty.
what
everything.
happened after that? Y'all
I
stick-
Y'all talking
I hit it
after
for a
that?
minute. Yeah, I hit it for a minute.
I got you.
Alright.
But I end up moving and going, over West Coast.
But I mean, you never know. You put it out there, you never know what
I-
might happen. She might be. Okay.
I hit that
She might be.
raw.
Like, yes, let's do it.
I ain't even think about no condom.
happened?
The word condom wasn't even in my head at that moment.
Mm.
Ate it raw too, off the bone.
Mm.
What is it? Tender Nelson.
That boy went in now. He went in. Wasn't even playing
Oh
with
my God.
it. Hey,
Okay, please.
you had to do what you had to do.
I had to, bro. I
to
had
do what you had
yeah,
to do to get what
cream
you had
pie and everything too, but I let it
Mm.
marinate in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You third.
You ain't go get what you came for.
Yeah, I came.
Yeah.
I came multiple times.
My
Oh.
God.
And yeah, so shout out to that young lady. If you ever happen to run across this, I appreciate you.
Shout out to the one night
Jesus.
standers.
Jesus.
I'm quite sure if you sexually active women and all, y'all have had some one night standers. One night, first night, film.
Coco ain't gonna say
Look,
that. No,
look,
we
I
ain't
see
gonna-
the
we-
eyes.
You ain't gotta answer that
She
one.
ain't
No,
got to
moving on.
answer. You see it in the eye.
No, look, I'm trying to remember
Yeah, no one
if
night.
I have or not. Like one night, well, it was just one time and that was it.
First time you met him, just fuck it. We're going for it.
Oh no, I can't say. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
know.
say I have. Yeah,
I know. I'm quite sure 99.9%
Yeah,
of sexual active people, especially if you're in the club scene a lot, you know what I'm saying? You done been out there, you done had some one nighters.
Listen, sometimes I ain't even make it to the house. We
In the
make
club.
love in the club.
In the club.
In the club. I'm hitting the
Who
bathroom.
made that song?
Usher and
Beyonce.
Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy.
Don't somebody got a song together when they in the club?
yeah,
It's Usher and somebody, female.
yeah. Usher and
But I know
Beyonce?
Usher and
Beyonce?
Young Jeezy has one called Love in the Club. Exactly. We're
Well,
gonna make love in this club.
right.
I
in
think
this
Beyonce
club.
on one with Usher too. That same. I think they remixed it.
Something like
Probably
that. Yeah.
did, yeah. And
It was.
I ain't never went that far with it though.
bruh,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Oh.
no, that's
Yeah.
Cisco and DMX.
Cisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
what it
Usher and
is.
DMX did nothing together.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that Usher and DMX. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like said,
Yeah, I was reckless back in the day, y'all.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you admit that.
I was
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of women would have been like, no,
Never.
son, bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I would never do that like that. Not now you wouldn't, but you
Yeah,
did it.
But we've done it.
Yeah.
We've definitely done it.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. I
We've done
know
it
it.
before.
Like when Nisha be on here saying she let it be known. She just a freak like her man is. She gonna want to get it in. She ain't playing.
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
I'm gonna get shout
That's why
out
I
to
have to think about it. That's why I gotta think, 'cause I'm-
Kiwana Lee. Kiwana Lee. She got a she just brought us some wings. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay.
She got top
All right.
style
Yes,
wings.
Miss Lee.
I want to
Thank
get
you.
shout out to her.
appreciate
Yeah, y'all holler at her. You know what I'm saying? She got
Yes.
like a mobile restaurant where she do things. She brings food mobile.
Okay.
She ain't set up in the building yet, but she gonna be there in a minute. They're called Side Chicken Trap. And
Side
Say that again.
Side Chicken Trap.
Side Chicken
Side
Trap.
Chicken Trap. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Side Chicken
okay.
Trap. Hey, holler at her. Her number is 762-385-5468. 762-385-5468. I'm gonna put that up on the screen before we
Absolutely.
leave. But so she come through here and brought us some wings, man. So
All
we're gonna
right.
eat them after
Try
we
some
got through.
wings.
Ryan and already ate about 9 or 10.
Uh-oh. Not you coming in here and eating up all the food, Ryan. Golly. You had to.
Yeah.
Side
Right.
chicks chicken trap.
Cook say the chicken lady. But yeah.
All right.
But yeah, man. So we want to give her a shout out,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So we just trying to get us some sponsorships up around here.
You
I
know,
know that's right.
But
shit, let me get to the chicken then.
I know that's right.
well,
Me
we
too.
gonna get
Let's
to
get
that
the
chicken, you know what I'm saying? Let me so
I ain't
y'all,
had no
you know,
dinner yet either. Yeah, let's do it.
so listen, in closing and everything, y'all want to give y'all last spiel while I, put this banner up for her.
Ladies first.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to go back to everything we were talking about. I can't even remember a lot of it, but I mean, I just want to say, another good conversation, some good topics we got into again. I appreciate Mr. Conversation giving his opinions as always. And we look forward to next week doing the same thing.
Y'all stop being so evil to people.
Uh-oh.
And y'all stop being so damn evil for no reason. Listen, just treat people how you want to be treated. For the most part, things will be better. Just do that. Live by the golden rule.
Yep.
And that way, we'll have a lot less issues in just about everything. In your relationship, don't do something to somebody that you don't want done to you.
Absolutely.
And at your job, if you want other people to work hard, you work hard.
Mm.
Reciprocation is
Right.
the word of the day.
Absolutely. Yep.
Reciprocate.
Absolutely.
Right.
What about
Definitely.
you, Jay?
Well, going to the I didn't get a chance to comment on the cell phone thing that much, but going to the cell phone things, I mean, like I tell my kids, you look for something, you're gonna find
You're gonna
something.
find it.
Because nobody perfect. Some things you don't need to know. If it's for you to know, it'll show up on its own pretty much. So just stop being a detective, especially when you ain't getting paid for.
All right.
And just stay out of your folk business. If you don't trust them, then leave them. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to be with somebody you don't trust, because without trust, you have nothing. And to the value system thing, man, stop watching these podcasts with all this bullshit putting in y'all head about this high value and low value shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Based upon what somebody make, because it's not
That's
about
right.
your money. It's some assholes with a lot of money.
It sure is.
Real fuck boys and fuck
Absolutely.
girls got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that don't make you valuable just because you don't have no kids. It's some real fucked up people that have a great outlook. They got a good job, no kids, nice car, nice house, but their attitude's fucked up. So that's not a high value person.
That's right.
No.
Just like what you were saying. I mean, it's about the character.
Right,
It really
right.
is about the character and how they carry themselves and their integrity. What y'all were saying. So absolutely, I agree.
Be true with yourself.
Like my
Yep,
boy Ryan
absolutely.
say, be true with
Yep.
yourself to other people
Absolutely.
and keep it 100, at least 90.
At least 90. May not be able to hit that 100. Can we at least do 90? They really say 80.
80.
At least 80.
If you get 80,
If you can't do 80, something is wrong.
God damn, let's do 80.
You can't do 80.
Because
something
you
is
ain't gonna
wrong.
do 100.
You ain't gonna do 100.
Because I don't do 100. You do 100, EJ?
Hell no.
Okay,
I
exactly.
know I ain't 100.
At least 80.
I lie when I need to.
Yeah.
Right, you're 100.
You 100?
Bullshit.
You 100, right?
You ain't even 100 telling us you 100.
I don't know about no 100, right?
But yeah, but listen, we appreciate everybody that chimed in. We didn't really get a chance to interact, but I put all y'all comments on the page so everybody can
We
see them.
appreciate y'all. Thank you.
And appreciate y'all,
Miss
chiming
Niecy,
in.
Sky, Kevin,
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all.
So
Y'all.
appreciate
Miss Lee,
everybody.
thank you for the wings. We appreciate you.
That's no
I'm
doubt.
about
no
to
doubt.
fuck them up.
Hey. EJ, you want to give a shout out? Man, listen, man, I want to say this about you, man, before we leave. Bro, you doing your thing. All right. You know what I'm saying? And I know when you elevate, it's gonna be motherfuckers that don't like that. It's gonna be motherfuckers that hate and say all kind of shit, whatever, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You doing a lot of shit that a lot of people in the city ain't doing with their podcast.
That's right.
And bro, you know what I'm saying? Just keep striving. You know, don't pay attention to the haters. Pay more attention to the people who support you. Don't give the haters no goddamn attention. Pay attention to the people who actually support you. Let them haters be by the wayside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. I want to give you that shout out right there, though, big dog.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you, EJ, because you don't have to find that little time in your schedule to come here for this hour and a half, 2 hours that you do make it here. So,
Yeah.
But we want to let you know we appreciate that.
No, I love it. First of all, y'all great people. And two, I like being on this side. You know what I mean? So I ain't got to worry about no computer. I ain't got no nothing.
He's a lot.
And I be trying to moderate and doing that, slide the board.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot over here, man. I ain't gonna lie. When you trying to do this and then you trying to stay engaged in the conversation, and you trying to
it's hard.
do all, it's a lot to it, man. But hey, somebody got to do it.
Oh, speaking of that, we will be doing a joint show. They don't know it yet, but we'll be doing a joint show over there on the other side on the hot seat.
Okay.
Definitely very, very soon. We're gonna get that in the schedule.
That's what's
very,
up.
very soon.
That's what I've been waiting on the invite. You know what I'm saying? So finally we got the invite.
And they big anyway.
We'll
we
come
finally
out.
got the
We'll come
invite.
out.
You just said I do a lot of things. I do 5 different shows a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 radio shows, this show, my show, and then solo content in the daytime and keep tracking it. So I'm doing a lot. So plus the panels and all that other stuff that I do. So I got a little time coming up. We knocking it out.
That's
All
what's
right.
up. That's what's up.
All right.
Till next time. Hey, check us out Friday night. We going to hard Friday night by 8:30, 9, you know, rounding up.
Ish. Something like that. Something like that.
Check the hot seat out Friday night. They go live. What time y'all go live Friday night?
8:30.
8:30. We ain't in competition with each other. We just doing our thing.
These airways, big ass guy, bro.
Okay.
Everybody got time for that, bro.
That's right.
It is what it is.
See you next week.
See you next week.
By the end of this week.
Yes. In this week. All right. Y'all have a good one.